Hey guys, this is part one of this week's weekly video update. This is This Week in Raid. What's up guys, finally he sleeps here. This is this week's part one of this week's weekly video update. This is This Week in Raid. We're going to take a look at what's going on. We finished the Wixwell fusion, that ended. And last week we had clan versus clan, and most everybody claimed their Wixwell as part of that. And now we are into the 2-week down period between fusions. So we are finishing out. May is done, and there's usually a fusion that comes in the first week or so of the month. But last week was a down week. This week is going to be a down week. And then the following Thursday, so we should have another fusion starting for the month of June. So we're halfway through the downtime. Hopefully you've been putting back resources, and right now we don't have anything major going on. There's all of these little side events that are in there that are specifically designed to kind of suck your resources and pull things out of you. But we had, following Wixwell, there was a path event that allowed you to come in and claim a 3-star or a 4-star blessing. If you were lucky enough to grab the 4-star, I went all in to grab the 4-star specifically because I wanted to see what kind of teams I could build around Wixwell because of his interesting shield mechanics. So I went all in and did claim the 4-star blessing for him, and have spent the last it's like every extra moment I've had for the game for the last week, I have spent farming players and using resources. To be completely realistic, I probably have around 2,000 gems and at least 25 million in coins exercised in the pursuit of putting together a unique clan boss team for Wixwell. And he has actually undergone 2 or 3 different builds during the course of this. If we look at the build here so you can see it, this is the current iteration, 219 speed for my clan boss build. I've been trying to put together a full rare and Wixwell clan boss build that's on the simple side of things with you know, lower speeds to get it to work. And it's been a pain in the ass. I haven't been able to get it all the way out to 1500 turns for clan boss with the current build, specifically because of how dumbed down I'm attempting to go with this. The build here, we'll take a look at where it's at in its current state. Do we have a key? 1 hour. We can spend some gems to take a look at it. We'll use 100 gems. Okay, so here is the current build in my testing period. These are the players, the champions that I've been using. Right now, Dark Kale is in there just because of the test, but it was initially going to be, I think instead of Dark Kale, it was regular Kale. And I've tried a lot of this with, who is it? It is, can I not remember her name? So initially the team that was attempted was, here it is, was this build, and unfortunately could not make this work, and even kind of backed out of putting some big numbers on Spirit Host, just because it became to a point where I've spent so many coins on shield builds and putting stuff together. 2 Valeries in full kits. Here's Spirit Host at 50. Still haven't taken her to 60 because I kind of gave up on this one. Had her in toxic gear at level 50, and what she was bringing to Wixwell is she has self-heal, but she adds increased attack, and block debuffs. So she was going to lay block debuffs down on everybody, but I'm kind of using Kale here as the damage dealer, as a free champion in raid. And even with the build that I had, trying to find that between 180 and 200 speed with heavy crit rate and heavy damage still wasn't enough to keep the shields on. You know, sacrificing some defense to go heavy on the numbers. It's been a very... I've been trying to go as simple as I possibly can with this so that it works for more people. And in the process of making a very, very easily achievable, simple one key Ultra Nightmare build, it has been an Ultra Nightmare to build. That's that's the way it is. It is just been a frustrating, you know, testing and running the numbers, adjusting, trying to get it to where you need it, even using like the calculator to try to get it exactly where I want. I haven't been able to build a team that I am happy with that is affinity friendly, using nothing but rares and Wixwell. And I've got a list. There's literally a working list of stuff I want to try to make this thing happen, to make the most accessible, easy to build, full affinity friendly one key Ultra Nightmare Wixwell full rare team. And I thought, okay, I can knock this out. It'll take me a few days to build all the champs to make it work. And I thought I had it. And every time I get close, I think the highest I've been in this build is, I think, about 55 mil before it falls apart. It's still not able to get one key. The last one that I tried was Dark Kale instead of Kale, and Renegade in as a rare. Even though she's a rare void, she's still pretty easily accessible because she's a rare. And using her and her cooldowns to get more of Wixwell's shield growth into play. But what is causing the problems is basically you're trying to counteract the stun hit, and you need to build the shields fast enough that the shields are growing on their own heavier than the clan boss's damage builds against it. So you have two numbers that you're working against. So the clan boss's numbers ramp up, his damage increases over time, and you need your shields to get to a space where they are continuing to build more and more with each turn, faster than the clan boss is ramping up his damage. And you just to get it over that range into like 75 million damage with a full rare team it's been an Ultra Nightmare. But I'm close. I'm where I want to be. I think it's just going to take me another few days of testing. So that's why there hasn't been any videos. This has consumed my free time for this week, is this Wixwell build, because I know what I want. I just can't get it to happen. And then I thought if I could do that one first, then I could start to build some other unique teams, and then bring in like a Poison Exploder team with like Frozen Banshee and Dark Kale. I thought that could be an interesting build with Wixwell, but I wanted to go simple to begin with and then build out from there, and it's been a struggle. So nothing coming, nothing new, other than we have free re-gear weekend, which will actually save me some coins, because if you see right now, normally I have between 40 and 60 mil in coins and between 4,000 and 6,000 gems stacked up here, down to 3,200 gems and 5.5 million in coins. I have just depleted everything between the path event for Wixwell's Blessing and these clan boss experimentation. So if you've got a clan boss build that is not the same one that everybody else is using, that is something unique, put it in the comments below. Let us know what you're working with, because I'm close, but I am crazy frustrated. All right, that's part 1 of this week's weekly video update. This week in Raid, part 2 and 3 are up next. They focus on FC Mobile. They're on the other channel. Appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot for helping build this channel in the Raid community. It's been a long, fun time. The goal is to get everything done by mid-August. So we've got 2.5 months to make that happen. And we are so close. Just about 150 subs and about 700 watch hours away. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys. I'm Finally Sleeps. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep making videos. And then here's the weird, awkward end screen. I have got to figure something out for here, because this is not working for me at all. Maybe something, I don't know.